Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the official ARK podcast here with number 345. My name's Coach MT, and I'll be your host for tonight as Atlas is still feeling sick under the weather with a nasty throat infection, but we can still never miss an episode of the podcast. He's still going to be here hanging around. At the end of the podcast, we'll have a Q&A if anyone wants to, say anything to him, wish him well, or have any questions at the end of the pod. We'll always be here to answer. Today is Wednesday, October 11th. It is the hump day, the middle of the week. Hope everyone is doing well. We did have a few buys here already on in the vault there. People are getting out there. They're talking about all the tarot cards, and all the people are coming. I think, well, not all the people, but a lot of people are coming back and starting to realize that the ARK is not going anywhere. We're here to stay, and 33% of all those profits that all the utilities generate are going back into the ILC reserves. So it's still sitting pretty healthy. Let's take a look at the stats for today. The ARK price is sitting here at 4 cents still. It's been honestly holding pretty steady. I was taking a look at the chart, and I think it was like over the course of 2 weeks, we're only down like 10% on the price. So that's pretty good, especially if you look left and right and look at some of the other protocols out there. Things are definitely going bad, but we're sitting here pretty stable. Liquidity is sitting here at $39,423. Total vault accounts 5,649. Market cap is sitting at 75,000 BUSD, but we're still sitting with $104,000 in those ILC reserves, and that money is all to basically feed the vault. So basically helps stabilize the price of ARK, and any of the profits that come from the tarot card, the on-ramps, the air card, and all the future utilities are all going to those ILC reserves. So I've seen a few people, especially this morning, the buys of the DCAs were pretty popping. I think there was like 5 or 6 buys in a row this morning. So people are definitely getting the word out. They're understanding that the ARK can never, it's pretty hard to kill the ARK. I mean, it's all smart contracts. The money is all in there. And I know a lot of people are, oh, but it's going to go to zero. When's the price going to go to zero? It's honestly so hard to actually lower the price that low. As we've kind of seen, we've really tapered down at this price, and the liquidity is low. So buys that come in and buy into the system really affect that price and can definitely change it. We still have that $105,000 in reserves, so still lots of cash in the system. Of course, we got the legacy NFTs still. Those are doing well. I think I've had a couple people DM me saying they were interested in buying some. I've been stacking up my legacy savings accounts, got 4 or 5 of them, like $400 in there. So I'm definitely looking forward to filling that up, getting some more legacy NFTs, some silvers, get some more DAO votes, and of course taking home a piece of that passive income. Because all of the profits that, like I said, 33% of the profits go to the ILC reserves, but also another 33% go to the legacy NFT holders. So in my opinion, that is definitely the cash cow, because those NFTs will pay you for life. As long as the ARK system is generating revenue, you're always going to earn dividends from them. Those are paid out daily. So I'm bullish on the legacy NFTs. I'm bullish on everything about ARK, but of course we got the tarot card, the air card, all feeding the system. That's kind of it for me. I talked about the air card yesterday and all of the cashback opportunities you can get. If you missed that podcast yesterday, we kind of went through all of the different restaurants, all of the different outlets, the retailers that accept cashback in the US there for the air card. So like I said, if you're thinking about going out there, maybe you're thinking about doing a cruise or you're buying a new pair of shoes, any sort of big retail purchase, take a look at those cashback opportunities, because if you hold a legacy NFT, it is 4% to load that air card. So with the 5% cashback, you're actually making money going out there purchasing things. I don't know about making money, but you're getting that 1% cashback on top of the zero fees, because that cashback is covering that. So just some food for thought. I think it's pretty awesome that you can go there, use your crypto, and buy things in the real world. And it's completely anonymous. So that's my favorite part. But that's it for me. Let's turn it over to Mr. Brett Nordin. How are you doing, sir? I hope you're feeling a lot better.
Good. Oh yeah. Great update there, Mistletoe, and great reminders to everyone. Yeah, that 5%. I always forget about that. Even I need to include that in our presentations and discussions, because that's a huge benefit. benefit on those air cards to get those purchases and then get the 5% loaded back onto the card. I mean, that's huge. Basically pays
Instantly
for your
too.
fees. Yeah, I mean, as you mentioned, so anyone in the U.S. that's thinking about converting their crypto and using it, spending it as cash, and using it for online retail, or even purchases, like you said, from cruises and online retailers, all of those different options. You can also load it for tap and pay on your phone, which is huge, and it's completely anonymous. So those benefits are, pay for the card and then some, in my mind. So yeah, definitely take advantage of that, and don't forget about the 2-tier affiliate system for both the Air Card and the Terra Card. We'll be talking a lot more about that with other groups, and providing that opportunity to lounge owners and influencers and all those people that can really benefit from that extra passive income. Just by sharing the great products that we have here, you can earn a decent little kickback, income, commission, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, that's really our big marketing spend is through that 2-tier system. So when people look at, are you guys going to run ads and do this or that? Well, it's community based, and it's a democratized way to market a product and provide the incentive to those people for sharing it, and providing great content. We've seen all of our content creators here, some of them already in the room, Crypto Fergie being one of them. We have Crypto Unlimited 22, we have Jashawn, we have Mr. Big, we have a lot of content creators stepping up and seeing the opportunity and getting that out there. And we're just in the very beginning now. So these are going to be the links that are out there first, and, get seasoned and stick around for a while. And when people come looking and they say, well, if I can get a little bit of a discount on my load fees, I should probably have a referral. Who can I use? And then they're going to do a quick search, whether that's on YouTube or otherwise, and probably find, one of the first videos that got liked and bumped up in the algorithms, and then use their link. So yeah, it's still very early, and a great way to get paid for the content that you're providing and the information that you're providing to the community. So yeah, great update. Thank you, MT. And yeah, we've been talking about the last few days, working on getting our presentation together, sort of a pitch deck for the legacy NFT that includes the Air Card, the Terra Card, the referral system, as well as privacy products that we're going to be introducing as well. Getting some capital raised behind that, using the legacy NFT as that vehicle, but then also, giving those investors a chance to get on and get that ROI started on their legacy NFT. If you're not using the LSA, the legacy savings account, it's a great opportunity, place to put your ArkFi tokens. If you're looking for a place to put those rather than sell them, that's a great investment in my mind for the long term. You share in all of the profit revenues going forward. There's no expiration dates on the NFTs. There's not going to be anything that limits the amount that you could earn with those. And so it's a great vehicle to participate in not only the DAO, but then also becoming a partner here with us, and someone that understands the long-term vision, shares in that, and can benefit in the long run from all of the utilities that we're building here. This is just the start. We have the ArkPay banking portfolio that we're building out. Bill Pay is still to come. I asked Alex today regarding some updates on that from the banking side. They're still ironing out some kinks on their end before they release it to us. But we're hoping to get that sooner than later, just to keep the momentum on that payment side, really flesh out and make that a full crypto payments offering for our customers, our community. And I think that the more that we can offer in that sense just gives validity to what we're building here, and also gives people the excuse not to go anywhere else. They'll use us as a one-stop shop, whether that's for the on-ramping, the off-ramping, the bill pay, whatever it might be. Rather than sending them down the street, we'd rather have that business here. Even though the margins are tight, if we can make pennies across a lot of different transactions, a lot of different applications that we can offer, that's better than sending them somewhere else where that business might ultimately have these additional products as well somewhere down the street, and then they would not come back to the ARK, or typically might use that new company. So we want to make sure that we capture as much market share as we possibly can and provide a complete solution to someone that's in crypto, DeFi, trading, whatever it might be, but they're having some income generated from cryptocurrencies, or maybe they're hodling and they want to convert those out, use them to spend and pay for everyday bills, retail, take cash out of an ATM with a Terra card, whatever it might be. We want to be the go-to source for those customers. And then that will segue very easily into the privacy side of things, in that a lot of people that are making these transactions want to do it in an anonymous way. They also want to communicate and share files and do other things in an anonymous way and stay shielded as much as possible in a world that wants to continuously expose and sell data and do other things that we know is going on right now, and people don't have many options to opt out of that, to use alternate platforms, alternate systems. So that's really where the privacy products come in, and we want to be able to, change that game, give people an option. Of course, we have a paid subscription. We're not selling their data. The people aren't the product in our system, and so we want to make sure that we have the ability to provide that decentralization, that privacy, that security, that encryption for many, many years to come. So of course, we're going to charge for that product, that platform. And when we do that, we generate a profit. That profit then feeds back into the ArkFi ecosystem, as well as the legacy NFTs. So that's the business model, and we're going to be growing that. We'll have an initial offering that we provide in the privacy side of things, and then expand and grow from there, just as we have with the payment and banking products. So yeah, we're making good progress on that front. Just a quick update: we are working kind of knee deep in the email portion of it. We still have some things with the storage that we're working through as well on the design side, just minor details. But now we've moved on to the email portion of it, and we are, as I said, we're going through all of the detail in terms of what the design user flow will look like, what features we're going to have out of the box, and which ones we're going to provide, further down the road, and make the subscription model even stronger for those who are on board and paying the monthly or annual subscription. You'll have access to different levels of storage, as well as different features that are offered through the different applications. After the email, we are going to be moving on to the DVPN and then the password passkey manager. So great progress on that front. We have another meeting in the morning tomorrow, and we'll be talking with the team on some open items and really fleshing out the email system even more, and getting to the point where we can provide the UI flows and all the design details and everything. So that's the level we're working at now. We do have an update on the ARK Lite system. We have finished the dashboard design. That's been all updated. We had a few bugs to work through. We got through those in the database. And so that is sitting on the shelf waiting for the rest of the components to come together on that. So hopefully we will still be moving forward here shortly with the ARK Lite system. Just a lot going on, a lot of other resource constraints and things that we're working through, but we still have that very much on the front of our mind as far as being able to provide an additional yield product to the community. We're very motivated to do that here shortly. And then let's think what else I've got. I think that's about it. Alex has been working pretty feverishly on bringing in multi-chain capabilities to the off-ramps, to the Air Card and Terra Card, being able to use different chains such as Avalanche and Polygon and Ethereum. So he's working on being able to make those available. No fixed date yet, but I think those are going to happen shortly. He's actually working on the smart contracts and doing all of the front end work to be able to incorporate different blockchains, allow you to swap and load other currencies from different blockchains onto your Terra card or Air card as well. So great work from Alex there, and some good updates coming down the road for that. And that'll definitely attract, I think, some additional users that are not just familiar with the Binance Smart Chain. So we're looking forward to that. And that's about it on my end. Mistletoe, anything else you could think of that has come up in the questions on the main chat, or anything that I might have missed?
Nothing I can really think of. Excellent job going through everything. I'm super excited for all the privacy network, DVPN. Can't wait to toss my NordVPN subscription out the garbage.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're going right after the big ones. I think
Oh yeah.
we covered the NordVPN. There's also, I mean, you'll be able to throw out your storage application if you have Dropbox, Google Drive, all of these type of centralized storage networks. We'll have a nice storage solution for you. And then also from the email side of things, your Gmail, your Outlook, whatever it might be, if you're concerned about the information that you're sending, or you want your communications to remain private, then this is definitely going to be a platform for you.
Well, I'm gonna be a premium paying customer, that's for sure. I actually do have a
The more the
question.
better. Yeah.
Are you like with the email service, are you only gonna be able to have like one email, or is someone gonna be able to create like as many as they wanted?
We're going to have a limited number, and it's going to be based on the subscription level. We're working
Gotcha.
through sort of having the aliases. So you'll have one primary email that you're assigned when you create an account. And then we are discussing at what, subscription levels an anonymous email would be available. Also the ability to bring in additional domains. So if you had your own business, for example, and you own the domain for the website, being able to create emails using that domain in higher subscription levels. So we're kind of sorting all of that out, like, at what level or tier are you going to be able to provide or get the alias emails versus maybe potentially a different domain that you want to have run through our email service. So yeah, those are definitely discussion points that we're having right now, but nothing set in stone in terms of what that's going to cost, or it's definitely not going to be part of the free service. Let's put it that way. Free
No,
service,
for sure.
just simple email, one user, limited amount of data that you can store in the email account.
Cool. Yeah, I'm assuming there'll definitely be like an enterprise kind of level package.
Ultimately, yes. I don't know if we'll launch with the enterprise level right out of the gates, but I'm hoping we will be able to. We've got to also, obviously limit the scope creep, and that's part of the reason why we want to get out on the road again, Atlas and I, and start pitching these legacy NFTs, because we know we want to have a little bit of wiggle room in our budget to be able to add on features immediately or even prior to launch. And we've got a budget that we're working to, and we have, obviously a lot of people that are helping support us on the dev side of things, and we just don't want that to run out of control. As we add features, we add additional items to the scope that can impact our costs. So we're trying to come in, obviously on time and under budget, but we know how these things go. With tech, you always get in there and you go, oh, wouldn't it be cool if it did this or that or whatever. But we also want to be mindful of launching a product and getting it out into people's hands, getting it tested, getting accepted, and then growing the product features and benefits from there. So that's kind of the balancing act that we're in right now.
100%. Got to take the baby steps.
Oh yeah. But we do want to have a competitive product. So a lot of these things that you're mentioning will be included. I just don't know if they're going to be out of the gates, or if it would be a short iteration after a V 1.1 or 1.2. But we definitely want to be able to compete with Proton Mail and some of the others that are out there that have taken this path before. Obviously, we're pulling together things that aren't always available. Proton does have a VPN, but they don't have storage side and some other things that we're offering with password passkey manager. So some definitely differentiators that we have in our back pocket, but We also want to know we want to compete, on the level of just the email and just the storage and just the DVPN. So we're gonna attempt to do that in this one super app, with a single subscription, which I think will be a really cool model, not from just a business standpoint, but also from a user standpoint.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. Oh, I'm so excited for the grand reveal. Like I remember with the roadmap reveal, I was dancing in circles when you guys were talking about that. So I can only imagine everyone else when we go on AMA tours is going to be hearing the same thing, and they're going to be dancing, saying, "Whoa! Like I'm in the right place at the right time. I can't believe it." Just as so many others have come in randomly finding the Ark and saying, "Wow, I feel like I've stricken gold."
Yeah, yeah, we have, we have things already. We have revenue generation happening now. So these aren't, pie in the sky. Oh, it's going to come in 6 months, or whatever it might be. We can raise money behind products that are already in service today. You can go out, you can buy them, you can touch them, you can feel them, you can use them and generate, help generate and support the protocol, with the revenue that they create. So it's not fantasy land. These are real things that are
No,
happening right now. So
it's
yeah,
been a
we're
while
we're in a
since I've Oh
yeah
yeah,
we're in
it's
a
been a while since
lucky
I've been in one
situation.
of those AMAs, and honestly, like you just said, it's fantasy land for a lot of them. Like most of the people, they're just talking about vaporware and ideas, and they have nothing actually in front of them, no actual products to show for it. It's all talk, and you go into some of these AMAs and some of these channels with actual products, and you're just blowing them away.
Yeah, I mean, and there's a lot of cool ideas out there, and people raising money behind, I think, good intentions and things, but they don't always have the elements to deliver, or they end up with less capital than they need. For us, the development money is there. It's just a matter of how big do we want to grow and how fast can we grow, and that's why I think we want to raise additional funds and be able to be in a great position for a 2024-25 bull run, where there's going to be a lot of transactions happening, a lot of interest in crypto, in blockchain in general, and privacy and all these things. And so we want to make sure that we don't come up short, on the product side, and we have our marketing engine well in place and a brand built and a growing community behind us. So yeah, that's what we want to set out to do, and raise more money behind the legacy NFTs makes a lot of sense. We already have all of that in place. There's no question that they pay out. There's no question about is it a rug pull? Is it am I going to lose this legacy NFT? What is this all about? Is it some kind of scam or anything like that? The legacy NFT holders that are there in place have already gotten over 60% of their money back. And so that's always, a great, feather in our cap, and also something that we can point to and say, hey, look, we have a large group of investors have already received a lot of their money back and are part of this future opportunity. And that could be you. And if you get in today, in 6 months, you could also have that a large portion of your money put back into your wallet, from that legacy NFT. And then from there, it's just keeps paying and paying and paying. It's not a stock that you have to sell. It's just a nice yield generating vehicle that I think is a win-win for both the community, the project, and then also the investor.
100%. It's basically a profit sharing asset, really, for life.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's cool. It's amazing. I love it.
Me too, me too. And that's why I'm stacking up in the legacy savings account. Let's go. Let's go. All
Fun.
right. Is that it from you?
That's it. Yeah. Unless there was any questions, but we can handle those after the pod too. So
Of course, of course. All right. Well, let me just quickly announce the Spark Prize winner from yesterday and today. Alice was able to get on today and draw the winners from yesterday and today. So let me pull it up right now and announce our winners. All right. So yesterday's winner for the Spark Prize of 799.71 ARK, taking home that prize, they are ending in 06351D. Congratulations, they're a first-time winner. here on the ARK, taking home that Nitro boost. And the Spark Prize winner for today, their wallet is ending in 51B219. Congratulations, they're taking home 800 ARK pretty much on the dot. And they are a second time winner. So they're definitely used to that Nitro boost and getting their second one incoming. So congratulations to all the winners. We, of course, also have the MVP for today ending in 4B6628. I've definitely seen that wallet around a lot. They went crazy today. They got 2,989 ARK in referral deposits. So big shout out to you, and thank you for everyone that came to join the podcast today. We will see you all tomorrow, 4 p.m. EST, 8 p.m. UTC, and take care of yourselves. Good night, everyone.